then we move on to our fourth panel, and we go from members to suppliers. And what we wanted to hear from was a few suppliers on sharing best practice on how TfS has made their businesses more sustainable. And this session is going to be moderated by TfS's General Manager, Gabriele Unger. She has been managing TfS for the last 6 years now, since 2015. And we wanted to dig a little bit into the detail, the nitty-gritty of how suppliers have been impacted by TfS, what you found useful, what you found annoying, maybe, how it has given you new business opportunities, the good, the bad, the ugly. And since we have the whole TfS ecosystem with us today, I think you're very welcome to leave us with a message to them on something that for you would be useful to make the initiative even more relevant and of interest to you going forward. And well, a big round of applause to you, of course, for being here on a global stage, suppliers who are impacted by this, and well, happy to speak about your hopefully positive experiences. Gabriele, over to you.
Thank you, Sonia. It's my pleasure to open this panel with the suppliers from all over the world. So, you know, engaging with suppliers is the core of TfS to improve sustainability in the supply chain globally. And so I'm very happy today to have 3 panelists with us from China, from Poland, and from Brazil. So let me start. Hello, everyone. Let me start introducing from east to west. Good morning to you, Vicky. Vicky
Hi, Gabi.
Hello, Vicky Wu joins us from Kunming City in Yunnan province, China. Vicky represents the company Yunnan Addiphos, where she works as a product manager. And she has been in the company and has work experience of over 8 years and was active in implementing and negotiating a national phosphate standards in China. Good evening to you, Vicky. Welcome.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello. Our second panelist is Magdalena Pietrus-Borowiak. She joins us from Magdalena in Poland, where she works for the company MCAA. Magdalena has been in charge since 2017 as a representative of management systems for environment, health, safety, and sustainability in the company, also managing TfS assessments and audits. And she has been working for PCC Rokita for over 10 years after she gained first experience with Deutsche Telekom and graduated from Wrocław University. Welcome, Magdalena. Good afternoon to you. And Fabio, going to Brazil, he joins us from Sao Paulo. Fabio, welcome to you. Fabio is joining us from the company Oxiteno. He has a chemical engineering background and is a professional with a strategic procurement experience and over 24 years industry experience. He's leading the supply chain of Oxiteno and the procurement function as a CPO. He's skilled in all kinds of strategy, negotiation, supply chain management, and business management. And most of all, he's passionate on innovation and sustainability. So good evening to you.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning to you, the other way around. Good morning to you, Fabio.
Yes, no problem.
So welcome all, and let us right away start and go into the panel with the first question. And what we all would like to hear from you is, how was your overall business impacted by the participation in the TfS program? And Magdalena, if you would like to go first, let us know.
Okay, thank you. Welcome to everyone. First of all, I would thank you for inviting PCC MCAA to this special event. Allowed, we are a young chemical production company. In 2018, after invitation of one of our customers, we participate in the TfS audit. And then we have been self-assessed in the field of sustainability of the EcoVadis platform, where each year we get higher ratings. Both EcoVadis and TfS audit assessments helped us to recognize and thus increase our self-awareness about our position in relation to international CSR and responsible care standards. Knowing the goals as a reference gave us a starting point to establish an improvement plan by defining activities with allocating resources and establish schedule for their implementation. All corrective actions has been confirmed during the follow-up audit. Thus, we are able to prove that MCA's customers have provided independent evidence that cooperation with our company is supported by responsible business based on international principles of sustainable development. What is very important at the business level, we also understood that having a sustainable development system in the company is no longer just a factor thanks to which we stand out from our competition, but for now it is the requirement to operate across the entire supply chain. Currently, we try to create a culture of responsible business through responsible and committed actions among our stakeholders. We carry out our activities not only by complying with national and international regulations, but we constantly strive to minimize the effects of business activities through conscious improvement in the field of systems, processes, and implemented technical and technological solutions.
Thank you, Magdalena. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I really would like to get ping pong with the other suppliers also present, so you'll be able to continue later on. Let us hear from the others and compare what other companies say. Fabio, how did that work for you in Brazil? How was your company impacted by the participation in TfS?
Yeah, I can share with you that in the last 3 years, really TfS have been helping us a lot and to where to focus, right, in the sustainability journey. And those assessments that we have been seeing in discussing the action plans helped us a lot to not only speed up the changing on sustainability culture, but also spreading the action plan all over the company, not only from environment or let's say sustainability, more traditional areas, but also in HR practices and industrial, where to focus, look into our facilities. And that's really brought us from let's say, a lower than the half or the middle of the assessments, but also to really get the higher scores to the last years as we did. So this was really for us a powerful tool for us to speed up and develop this sustainable culture in the company.
Thank you, Fabio, and that echoes a bit what Magdalena said, so thanks for building on that. Vicky, what would be your view? How did Yunnan Addiphos experience the participation in TfS, and how was your business impacted?
Hi. Addiphos, is a chemical manufacturer in China, and we have more than 20 years of cross-border trade experience, and we have been participating in TfS audit for almost 3 years as one of the suppliers. And how TfS impact our overall business, I think TfS offered us the platform to better understand the international standards around sustainability, the environment we operate in, the reputation of our customers, and our social responsibility as a chemical manufacturer. It has helped us to shape the way we look at these issues. And after the audit, we have taken steps to address the findings outlined in the corrective action plan. Then we have made some progress, such as to establish a new energy management system to improve procedures related to water sustainability. And we also have obtained ISO 14001 and ISO ISO 45001. We also conduct training for employees about labor conditions, etc. Therefore, we can be in positions to put forward solutions to minimize the risk related to sustainability requirements. And all the solutions are mutually beneficial to our customers, which in return improve work efficiency in our trade cooperation and strengthen the communication and contact with our customers. Thank you.
Thank you, Vicky. It's interesting to hear that you all have that aspect of the contact with your customers, which is really an interesting one. I'd like to ask a question maybe a bit on behalf of TfS in terms of what did you see as the strong and weak points of the TfS program when you went through this working with the TfS assessments, audits, and so on. Fabio, would you like to go first and share your experience?
Yeah, I believe that for us in Oxiteno, the strongest point coming from TfS, it is the fact that it's really a collaborative work, and we belong to an ecosystem where we can see things progressing, things going on, and for us was the way to move fast, right? To not duplicating oddities, to really spreading, not only for us, but our entire value chain, actions plans that really could help us to walk the talk and really get the sentiment that we have been improving a lot to the last years. So that's for me, the collaborative work that we can experience with TfS, for me, is the best advantage to be part of.
Thank you, Fabio, for stressing that point. Vicky, how do you see that about the strong and weak points of TfS?
We participated in TfS audits through the invitation for one of our customers in 2019, and we understand the purpose of TfS is to develop and implement a global audit program to assess and improve sustainability practice within the supplier chains of the chemical industry. And I think the best advantage of TfS is the systematic audit covers all aspects of suppliers' sustainability performance, including management, environment, health and safety, labor and human rights, and governance. And then the audit findings and the corrective action plan are documented as a report. I think it really helps us to identify the issues which is already existing in the operation of our company. And after the audits, we work on our weak points one by one on the results. And it also helps us greatly to incorporate sustainability goals into our business operations and value chain that us maintain the advantage in the competitive field and the future business environment. Moreover, we could share the audit results on the TfS platform. I think this procedure closely connects suppliers and customers. All the members of TfS witness our progress. It leads to efficiency and the reduction of efforts on multiple audits. Then we could have more opportunities to strengthen the long-term customer relationships and obtain potential business. And I can't think of any weak points of TfS. Thank you.
There'll probably be some. Thank you, Vicky, for the follow-up conversations that we have on networking with all the members. But let's think of our audience once again, and that it's the entire TfS ecosystem. So I'd like to ask you: do you have a message to all our stakeholders, be it member companies, be it other suppliers in the world who are sharing this? Fabio, any message from your side in terms of sustainability and TfS?
Well, I would say that what I would share with all of the audience that are hearing us now, it is that pay attention to governance and the transparency. This is a lot that TfS can bring to the value chain to help companies to understand better. So governance and transparency are key elements, but also I believe that, and this was also pointed out through TfS assessments and action plans, it is that sustainability should be motivated at the person level, not only by companies, right? And this is something very important to us to have at the level person in teams that have been pushing sustainability through the value chain. That motivation should be there, right? In the daily business, in all the internal and external discussions, we should be really taking sustainability at the heart of those discussions. Whatever we have been arguing with internal customers or even suppliers to promote sustainability.
Thank you. That's a powerful message to take it to heart and really bring it from your own area of responsibility. Definitely. Magdalena, what is your message? Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Okay, so TfS bases its principles on several key pillars, but we know, in fact, these areas depend on one most important, the environment. Without proper environment, there are no people and no business. So even displaced people are often displaced because of the damage to the environment. Tragic effects of migration are even now on the border of our country. The world that surrounds us is connected vessels, and we are part of it. In order to maintain harmony, there must be a balance between taking and giving, also between the business and the environment. We should use natural resources responsibly so we can draw on them also in the future. And we should wake up every day asking what else can we do to improve the situation for our planet, and then do it. If a drop will say, I am unnecessary, there will be no ocean. So we believe that here and now, each of us should become an environmentalist, because the man is also the part of this ocean.
Thank you, Magdalena. That's a powerful statement, and I'm sorry we have to close the panel. I think there would be much more interesting things to share, and I take that as an opportunity to hopefully continue the dialogue with the suppliers and hope that all our members and stakeholders will do the same. So on this note, let's all work towards the Sustainable Development Goals and do our share and further collaborate. So I thank you all very much for participating in the panel, for your contributions, and I'm happy that we can be reassured that you are working towards the same goals, and I wish you very much success for that. Thank you again, and see you soon again. Thanks, goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gabriele, and thank you, panelists, for that. Insights from the supply side, and I think you serve as an inspiration to the other thousands of suppliers out there, many of whom are, of course, also already working with TfS.